Okay, so let's do this.
Play action now, Winston.
What's that? Oh, we about to kill this man. Let's go.
Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a first down.
Better not be a quicker. That is excellent.
Play fake. Winston. He's got his all-pro receiver, Michael Thomas. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. The completion there for Winston.
I know you didn't
Jameis,
know
of
what
course,
stars.
is such a boom or bust proposition at the quarterback position. He can light you up or he can give games away. So defensively, what's the mindset with a quarterback like that?
For me, it's playing more coverage than it is blitzing him, because I think that he has so much confidence in his arm. He may take an extra chance or two, and if you have enough guys downfield, you get those tip balls, or you're able to make a play on the football at the point where the ball gets to the receiver, then you've got a chance to make some good plays against Jameis.
7 yards there and a first down. Zero hesitation that time. That was get ball, throw ball.
Yeah, turn into a smoke route. If you see the coverage off the receiver, doesn't matter whether you call it a run or not. Just take the ball, get it out to him.
Okay, yeah, we're done.
So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 46.
There's so many people wrapping that.
A first carry now. This is Alvin Kamara. He'll get it to the 40. Broke a tackle there to get some extra yardage. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Me? I thought he dunked on you. Snatch block the shit out of that. You jumped early as hell.
Not it. Hurts you.
Uh-oh. Oh, my God.
Jameis to throw it.
Okay.
He's got this one complete to Callaway. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up.
I did, bro.
I don't think it's a surprise.
I tried to do some Amway mixtape shit.
Early. We expected that. They told us they were going to come out firing, but 4 for 4 on the opening drive. They like that.
They don't just like it, they love it, because now everyone gets locked in. Your confidence jumps up. Everyone's easy about what they're doing out there. And by the way, they're looking at the sideline thinking to themselves and expressing. Let's keep
let me get that, Brian. Let me get that, Brian.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive,
oh,
but getting
the
incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
2nd and 10. Winston now. And that is
I ain't changing my jump shot today.
a lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
I'll try my shot off.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
A little bit.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
Hell no.
Not bad. Actually, no one's going up.
Jameis again.
Oh,
that is caught by Callaway. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10. And him at the 5. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Certainly not what they wanted defensively. We're hoping to hold them to a field goal. Instead, they're able to convert the 3rd and long here on the opening drive.
So not only was it a flipping field position,
and shoot
fortunes, but how about mentally? You just
he's trying to shoot. I'm trying to let him get by.
Hoping to force him into a field goal there. Instead, they give up the big
He's not trying to go in the
thing.
thing.
1st and goal.
He's trying to shoot.
He's trying to. He's trying to shoot, bro.
Winston toward the pylon, caught, and he is into the end zone.
Oh shit!
It's the fullback, his 2nd touchdown on the season, and the Saints take it right down the field and score.
Yo.
This is a crew that come out flat their last 2 games, both losses, but just judging by the energy level, they look different here early, and that touchdown shows how.
Yeah, it seems to me that touchdown gets
them on the trip. Look at that back then.
Because you've been on the trip. I've seen you work out. You go forever and ever, and it tells you've gone somewhere, but you really have been in the same spot. They've exchanged it for an escalator. Still got some hills to climb, but they can get there.
These are good analogies.
Bro, I'm trying to man. He's trying to shoot, bro.
So, get some fresh air, a little sun on your face.
No, I'm not leaving him open.
Yeah, that's right.
I hate that you have a bot on you.
Whoa, that's a screen on him, Gino?
Brady going to bring the Bucs up with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Now Brady.
There you go, Bird.
A check down here to Jones. That catch good for only a couple.
Brandon, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs.
I know that
They've
shit
got
long
to give
enough,
their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
He said, I cried while
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Brady going to throw. This is caught by Antonio Brown. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past.
This nigga really letting the box play.
That one, a gain of 20 and a 1st down.
Why didn't I jump?
Excuse me?
Oh, she's there.
Oh.
Sorry.
Watch out.
He said he got you on lock.
Hey.
Oh.
He never got blocked.
Clock rolling as we hit the midway point.
They never got blocked. That was a bucket.
Here's Ronald Jones.
Ain't no block. He never touched it.
This time they were ready for him as they stop him right at the line of scrimmage. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down. Here's Jones again on 2nd down. Just a yard there, so it brings up a tough 3rd and 12.
Somebody ripped that shit.
It's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case,
somebody ripped that shit.
Safety coming up and making the big-time play.
This nigga played this whole game for 2 points.
Throwing is Brady on 3rd down.
I ain't never seen shit like that.
And that's complete. It's Chris Godwin. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. They'll get 11, but still a little short. 4th down. They'll run it with Jones. There he goes, right side. Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
I don't like the jump shot. I tried a different jump shot.
There are touchdown runs, and then there are touchdown runs. And
yeah,
that one certainly fell into the latter category. Now, that deserves a couple
I never been on
points.
I told y'all this from like, I touchdown, like 2K17.
Through by Suckham. And that will tie our score.
Hey.
Opening quarter of play.
What you got over there?
Nah, that never worked out for me. Yeah. I have before 2K18.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away.
Oh, I want to do
And a
that.
fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
This nigga really stayed the whole game with 2 points. I got to turn the shot meter off, though.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And we're in the middle part of the season where each week starts to become a little more important, and especially this, Charles, being a division matchup.
Yeah, you haven't fired the starter's pistol or rang the bell lap like they do in track and field for the sprint to the finish, but you're starting to eye it, aren't you? You got to pile up those wins, put them in the left-hand column, not the L's in the right-hand column.
And all the way down inside the 25 before he's out of bounds. And CD, we have seen some great runs the last few times we've been together, but I think we can at least put this one in our top 5. That was a determined gallop there.
Yeah, this is a case of improper form from a tackling perspective, because when you get ready to go up against a back like this, everyone has to be able to understand you've got to be able to slow him down and let the cavalry come to the rescue. They were nowhere to be found that time, though, and this winds up being a big play.
And the next-gen stats shows us the tale of how much yardage he was able to pick up after the initial contact. A first down throw for Winston. Open man is the tight end Troutman. 3 yards the gain there, second down. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
I'm ready when y'all boys are if y'all playing another one.
The 2nd and 7 with our score tied at 7, but they're planning to change that soon. Only question, will they get 3 or 6 out of it? Working out of the gun, Winston. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, we always talk about how you've got to be quick when you go through your progressions, and here's another prime example. Trying to look downfield, he was standing in the pocket, but just couldn't find anyone open, could he?
No, not enough time. They hit him and forced that incompletion. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Winston. Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. And the Saints are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Boy, how about the speed with which this offense can get down the field? It's taken them no time at all to get down here, and now they're set up with a 1st and goal.
Try to pound it in, Kamara. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal. Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
Yeah, I'm at the door.
The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. Throwing, Winston. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
That's a nice job there, because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties, and he's able to knock that one away.
Now with the play clock about to expire, we get a whistle and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. From the gun, Winston. He'll get this out to Kamara. Touchdown! Alvin Kamara with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Saints have taken the lead. CD, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone. He will return this from deep in the end zone.
Call that nigga. Oh, shit.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Now, they entered play on a 2-game win streak, and then they've got the open date on their schedule next week.
I gotta realize it's not my small forward.
Hit the break on a high note.
And this will obviously be a tough game for them, but go ahead and play this out with me, partner. If they win here and make it 3 in a row, they get to heal up after that. You've got to think that's an ideal setup and a worthy goal to play for in this one.
Through one quarter, 14-7 our score.
Shit, Bert. That's how I feel that. That's how I feel that. No.
Brady now to throw.
Hey.
They're looking for Godwin, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Marcus Williams. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. And remember, this is the #1 defense in the National Football League. There's a good example of why.
Shows that they set an aggressive tone, not just stopping the run, not just getting after the quarterback, but the ball's in the air. They treat it like they're the receivers, and they went after that one and took it all the way.
Wants to try to add the PAT. It's good, and it is now 21-7.
Hey,
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. And from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And fresh off the pick 6, they've got to forget about that quickly.
In this case now, the guy throwing the ball, he's got to be like what we talk about with defensive backs who get beat for a long touchdown. Short-term, right back out there doing the things that he does best, and knowing that taking care of the ball is paramount. Here's his opportunity.
It all comes back to those defensive backs for the former DB, right?
I don't know where that comes from. It just kind of emerges out at me for some reason.
It's deep in there, right? 2nd and 6, just inside the 30. To throw, it's Brady. This one swung out here to Jones.
Catch him out.
It's a gain of 5 on the play, and that is going to set up a 3rd and 1. Shotgun
Hey,
now
bitch.
for Brady.
Hey, bitch. I'm real
Looking
success.
for Godwin,
Hey,
but
bitch.
it's
I'm real success.
intercepted. Picked
Hey,
up
bitch.
by
I'm real
Marshawn
success.
Lattimore. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Partner, what we just saw, that's a great example of a team that was really amped up. They've been playing so well, yet they didn't get overexcited and have a bust on defense and gave up a big play. Instead, they created their own big play with a pick 6. This one may be over.
Yeah, it's just the first half, but that lead has swelled to the point where you're wondering if it is over already. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
Cash. Hey.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession.
They
just
all
had
that.
pick 6. I guess the only positive maybe them returning that for a touchdown. This offense right back out onto the field to try to make up for it.
I like that because now it doesn't give them a chance to go to the bench and really settle. You know, to sit there and kind of seethe over the idea that they turned the ball over previously. Right back out there. It's almost like hopping right back on the bike after falling over.
They're just playing nervous.
Yeah, we'll see if they can do it here. So the big play moves them all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. Working from the gun, it's Brady. And he takes a shot as releases. This will be incomplete.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
It was Brian and Gino.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Both y'all cut it.
Brady going to fake the game to Jones and set up to throw.
Down the middle.
And a first hookup with his all-pro tight end, Rob Gronkowski. And finally out of bounds all the way down at about the 2. Well, make that now 2 completions for him on this drive, and these aren't ordinary completions. They're big ones.
Yeah, these are the types that make a secondary talk to each other and not in a good way. Oftentimes pointing fingers. Hey, who's got him? Someone cover him. That type of indecision can open up to even more big plays.
And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be 2nd and goal. Jones again, and he's in. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Ronald Jones with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Bucs are able to close the gap just a bit.
That worked.
So it was the passing game that got him down here, but closer to the goal line, it's the running game that gets him home.
Certainly appears that they lulled the defense into thinking that the passing game was going to be it the entire drive. Nice change up there going to the running game.
My bad, bro. My bad. You got top. You got top. You got top.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
I was trying to head to the corner. They wouldn't let me move.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
They're like my shot creator.
And the pressure gets there, and Winston goes down. Joe Tryon in there to drop him, and that will go in the books as the first sack of his young NFL career. Congratulations, young man.
Broken.
And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20.
Get shit hitting.
Another try after the first down sack.
Get that shit hitting.
And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. A game there, 30 big ones.
Frankly, I don't know that this defense knows what to do anymore. Just look at their body language out there. The passing game has absolutely been relentless throughout.
Charge.
So that changes things. Here's 1st and 10 all the way up at the 45.
Down to the 40 years old. Let me get out your way, Paul.
Now Winston. That is hauled in by Michael Thomas. Touchdown, Saints. 3 touchdown passes now in the ball game for Jameis Winston. And the Saints add on to their lead. That's a pretty quick response to that last touchdown drive. And it seemed like they may be giving up momentum. And not so fast.
No, not at all, because they end up pushing the lead up once again, and you're exactly right. Thought momentum might have been shifting. Instead, they grabbed old Mo, didn't let him get to the opposite sideline.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Well, this will be returned from deep in the end zone. No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And they have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are, but let's face it, partner. They can't get caught looking ahead.
This is taken in. It's complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A big pickup of 38. Looking downfield for Godwin. Godwin's got it. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. We keep waiting year after year to see signs of Tom Brady's arm strength deteriorating, but his message there, keep waiting.
And as that ball was hanging in the air with the receiver streaking downfield to meet it, here in the stadium, you could just sense the crowd thinking, oh, no. And their worst fears were realized as that one turned into a long touchdown.
Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown.
25-yard line. The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And the ledger for them so far looks pretty good, doesn't it?
It certainly does. Touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Not sure it can be much better than that. They've got to feel very good about the groove that they're in at this stage of the game.
They go play action. Winston. And this one is incomplete.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Jameis to throw it. Drops this off to Kamara out of the backfield. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. A 14-yard gain there as they look to improve this 14-point lead.
Oh, I thought he was going to pass it.
At the 39-yard line.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. To throw is Winston. That's complete over the middle to
Smart
Callaway.
play.
And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime.
That's crazy.
Coming up at halftime, we remind you once again that we're going to check in with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL as we reach now, hard to believe, the halfway point of the season. Time flying.
It certainly is. Time to get the sweaters out, my man.
Winston now to throw on first down. That's complete to Troutman right side. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Oh, why prime on the floor? What happened? I see Bird go up for the read.
Here's
Prime
Winston.
laid out. Like, what happened?
Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Thomas. Touchdown! Michael Thomas with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further. Now he's having a nice little first half here, partner.
And it's a first half that leaves us anticipating what can still come. I mean, 2 touchdowns already here through the second quarter. There could be plenty more before this game is over.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. He will return this from deep in the end zone.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get...
They've got his man complete. And he takes it all the way down to the 28-yard line. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. That is caught. It's Chris Godwin. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. As it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. They'll try and run it in with Jones. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. Back at the 2 now. Here's 2nd and goal. They'll try again with Jones. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Ronald Jones as the first half is winding down. And the Buccaneers are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Extra point up and good by Suckup. And the lead will be cut down to 14. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And this is going to be returned from middle of the end zone.
First and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Yeah, awful, man.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And with a 2-score lead already, they may just look to get this thing to the locker room. Jameis now on first down. This time for Smith, and it's intercepted. Picked by Antoine Winfield Jr. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. And, Charles, that's now 4 interceptions over his last 3 halves of football because, remember, he threw 3 picks last week.
Starting to wonder if maybe defenses and those coordinators have identified something on tape with what he's doing. Maybe a movement, maybe the way he's moving his shoulders. Who knows what it could be? He could have a few tells out there that they're keying in on and allowing defenses to get to the football a little bit faster. People steal signals. Maybe sometimes they can figure out what the quarterback's doing just by his movements.
Everything changing and breaking down.
So after the INT, it's Brady. Forced out to his left. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down.
And to put it mildly, this is a tough spot defensively. They have to come right back out and defend their red zone. But how about that good first step towards forcing them to settle for at least 3 points? I think they're also thinking bigger right now. Imagine being able to stop them totally and change the momentum.
So we are at halftime here on Halloween, as we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman in our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach. All right, Coach, thanks very much. Fine work as always as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. So this a 2-possession ball game as we get back underway, set for the third quarter. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air. There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
On play action, it's Brady. Goes right side, complete to Gronk. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 24-yard line.
From the 24, Brady. This is caught. It's Brown. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. A good pickup there, 21 yards. So 3 plays, already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. To throw is Brady. And he's got Gronkowski. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Rob Gronkowski, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Bucs are able to make this a close game again.
You get down near the goal line, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury. And it pays off big time, especially when the defense sells out against the run. He finds himself open for an easy touchdown.
Brady's going to look to throw. And Brady going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by the linebacker, Demario Davis. He's at the 50, the 30, 10, and he takes it all the way back. It's a pick two, if you will, as that play backfires in a big way.
Well, there's some excitement.
Yo.
Right? Go for two, and instead it gets picked off. And how about the return? Give him a lot of credit, though, for not giving up after the play.
Yeah, the troops rallied.
Exactly, and getting back there, making the tackle, and not giving up 2 points themselves.
Made at the 25-yard line. The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a one-score game.
And because of that pressure, because it's now a one-score game, they know this is where you need to slow the momentum change, because otherwise that could overrun your team. You've got to be careful right here.
In on the stop, it was the UCF product, Shaquem Griffin.
You got a defensive three because you was the only one in the paint.
Yeah, I was in my head. I was like,
second down and 6.
Yo, Bird Titan, let's see for a second.
Here's Winston. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and give the football right back, because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands.
So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Now Winston. Open man is the tight end Troutman. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. That one will go down as 33 yards on the 3rd down conversion.
It doesn't look like this defense found the magic elixir at halftime. This offense was rolling in the first half, and that's continued here in the 3rd quarter. Another big play right there.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Throwing, Winston. Thomas brings it in. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. Give him 30 yards there.
We have seen big plays from both quarterbacks throughout this game, and there's another one right there. Going back and forth, almost like 2 excellent guitar soloists trying to top each other with each additional play.
Runs over him. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call. That one on the guard, Cesar Ruiz. A terrible spot for a holding call as he'll try again, but now from further back on 1st and goal.
You want to bounce past this one.
Working out of the gun, Winston. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call. Maybe a frustration penalty there because he's picked them apart.
They've tried their best to get to him and haven't done it successfully. A penalty as a result of that hit there.
So a critical mistake, roughing the passer. Now it's 1st and goal. Throw left side complete. That's Smith. That catch good for only a couple.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal.
Come on, check 20. Under 10. 10.
Winston to give, it's Kamara. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. It's a loss of 4. Now 3rd down.
I'll tell you what, this defense hasn't played its best, but they're still right in this football game. And if they keep making plays just like that, they're going to give their offense a chance.
Well, they've been so good on 3rd down all day long. Can they convert another here on 3rd and goal?
Hey. 4 down.
Play action now. Winston. They'll roll him out right. And he's got him. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Marquez Callaway, his first touchdown on the year. And the Saints now add 6 to their lead. And we remember, of course, all scoring plays need to be verified upstairs. And I think they're going to at least take a look at this. So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And this will be returned from deep in the end zone.
At their own 25-yard line.
Oh, when niggas be like, why he back out?
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but
That shit
still
be funny as shit, though.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace.
Why you back out for?
Who
Chino?
knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Brady on the screen. Bernard. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 14 yards there and a Buccaneer first down.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
Brown has the first down and much more. And finally down at the 36-yard line. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays.
And as a quarterback, you always want to exploit gaps in a defense, and he finds one here. Crossing route, working from right to left across the field. And once you get defenders going in the wrong direction, it is awfully hard for them to pivot back, and you end up getting the first down.
Brady's throw taken in by Evans here. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. Into the red zone, it's Brady. Flushed out right. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's a perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
The throw on 2nd down by Brady is incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions. 3rd down here and 10, but you're still in field goal range.
And that's the thing to keep in mind. They're in field goal range. So now you don't take any unnecessary risks, but you try and find a way to get back to what you were doing earlier in the drive in order to finish this one off.
Who we missing?
And Brady going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked up by Marcus Williams.
Chino.
And this one will be brought back to the 22.
I tell you, Brandon, it seems like this guy's been all over the field so far. That's his 2nd interception of the game. And so much of playing defense in the NFL, especially when it comes to defending a pass, is all about positioning and technique.
Yeah.
And this is fantastic work on both fronts there.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
Because you're goofy. I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because What you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, in fact, you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
Still third quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. A give. This is Kamara. And he's going to bull his way forward to the 48. 9 yards on the carry there, and that will be the final play of quarter number 3. 3 quarters have come and gone. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. The previous run, good for 9. Here's second and a yard.
You got it here, Chino?
They run it again with Kamara. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. 10 yards, good for his Saints, first down. Now, I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
He'll get this to his tight end, Troutman. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
That's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. Only people celebrating? The guys who just gave up that play.
They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty.
You might got sent us an invite, you know.
Winston.
You might got sent us an invite.
And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. It's Devin White, the linebacker. And it's a pick 6. He brings it back to the house for a Buccaneer TD. Well, don't change that channel just yet. This one may have gotten a bit more interesting.
Put down the remote, put down the clicker. This one looked like it was over.
Yeah,
it looked like you were ready to seal the deal. But in doing so, by pitching it around a little bit, it cost them. We could have a great finish.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Saints take over 1st and 10. At their
I don't know. But Bird and Brian.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And now this 4th quarter becoming very interesting. That pick 6 makes this a 1-score game. Still plenty of time on the clock. We'll see how aggressive they choose to be. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Winston. And he's got his big tight end over the middle, complete. He has a first down and
Brian, but I'm going to do it.
So put him over 100 yards receiving now on the afternoon.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Coming left is Kamara. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. 43 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far. I tell you, they didn't give it to him much through the first 3 quarters, but when they have, he's been efficient. Maybe they ride him more here down the stretch.
Yeah, not sure it was actually in the game plan for him to have as few carries as he has, but it might play out really well for them now. As you noted, they want to ride him down the stretch. He should have fresh legs.
Now left side on the swing pass. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. But despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. 2nd down. Now Winston. Rolling to his right. Back to Kamara for another catch. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31. The offense has to love that because that was just a dump down, and then he turned something out of seemingly nothing.
And the best quarterbacks understand that dumping it down is often a good play, a better play than even what was drawn up.
No, we had.
And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. Following the penalty, it's Kamara. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Alvin Kamara, his second touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And the Saints look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. What's good on the extra point? And the lead now up to 14. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. He will return this from deep in the end zone.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And 3 interceptions in this game. I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4 is kind of, you're like, oh man, I can't throw 4.
No, and what's interesting is, what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you have that supreme confidence that he's going to turn things around?
We'll see what they do. Under 4 to go now as they come up on 2nd down. Brady going to fake the give to Jones and set up to throw. Airing this one out for Evans. And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Mike Evans with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Bucs have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th.
No, we're not cheering. No, we're not rooting. But I am excited about this, and I know you are too. We got a ball game again after that big-time strike.
Big-time strike, and you are right. Don't go anywhere yet. This thing's not done.
Bradley Pinion to kick off for Tampa Bay.
And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away.
Made at the 25-yard line. The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand new ball game. And now look at the situation. You got plenty of time on the clock. Defensively, they have 3 timeouts. So do you run the football here or do you throw it?
I think you have that full conversation with your offensive unit. And you tell them, here's the situation. They've got all of their timeouts, so we are not going to play this conservatively. We've got to attack them. We've got to make them use those, gain the ground that we need in order to put this game away. If you think we're just going to run it 3 times and punt it, you got another thing coming.
Yeah, and by the way, also the 2-minute warning in play, so essentially 4 timeouts left.
They have to be aggressive here.
And down inside the 40 to about the 38. 66 yards rushing for him now to this point. Now the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They'll have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. Again, it's Kamara. And he gets it down to the 32. 7 yards there and a first down.
No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the fourth quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8. They'll try to throw now. Winston. That's complete to his running back, Kamara. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 16. They give him 14 yards that time and a fresh set of downs. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. From the gun, it's a run for Kamara. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. Calling a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down. Able to stay in bounds, so the clock keeps rolling, and this defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in, and all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is first guy there, hold him up. Second, third guy in, rake at the football. Get it out. We've got to create a turnover because one more score, and this game's over.
And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it. Trying to bust out of that losing funk, and these fans have to like this. And all right, fellas, this is more like it.
And I know that if this holds up after the game, they're going to give the fans a lot of credit being at home, getting the support. But you and I both know it goes deeper than that. They had to get it together in their own facility, look each other in the eye and say, okay, what's it going to take to break this losing streak? And they really came together with a good week of practice.
Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out.
First and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Fucking icon to
their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds.
Fucking icon to read, and then it just made me regular swing the shit to you.
With a 2nd and 5.
Because how fast I did it.
Shotgun now for Brady.
You got no free throw?
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by the linebacker, Demario Davis. And the return will stop right around the 25. That's now his 2nd interception in as many weeks from his linebacker position.
And think about all the different techniques he has to employ in a passing situation. Is he spot dropping because it's zone? Is he picking up man-to-man? Is he having to run with a running back or a tight end? In any event, great eyes, head on a swivel, and excellent hands.
Yeah, versatility and showing those hands. Now a first down carry by Jones. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Hey, a lot of points have been scored in this game against them, but tally that one on the side of the defense.
Do you think maybe, possibly, it can be a little bit of a changer for them? Maybe not a game changer, but a little bit of a momentum one that maybe they can string together some pretty good plays and slow them down.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. The defense can stop it twice more as they take a knee here. But Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
As an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for the Saints, they fall a game under 500 now at 3 up and 4 down. And they'll get to stay put for a few days as they'll host the Atlanta Falcons next week. Meanwhile, for Tampa Bay, they drop back to 500 now at 4 up and 4 down. And they'll take this loss into the bye as they'll be back in action in Week 10.